If you look at the budget presentation, look at the debt service. The debt service is almost above capital, 3 point something trillion. Why I say it's embarrassing is for the first 16 or to 25 years back, Nigerian money are looted, keep it, some they put our money like dead bodies in the grave, they buried our money, some they carry our money abroad. Why can't the government make a strong interrogation and investigation team? Call back these people, investigate, bring back our money to implement the budget. We have to stop borrowing because we don't know tomorrow. That is my worry. If you look at an example, an estimate, a woman, a single person, the former petroleum minister, he went with $60 billion. That is 5 years budget. 5 years Nigerian budget, her alone. And there is thousands of her. If there is real investigation, there is thousands like her. So when we investigate, we can spend 20 years, next 20 years, we will not borrow. We will implement budget with our recovered money. So seriously, this government said they are fighting corruption. They are fighting corruption. But I never see fighting corruption. Because we are saying we are fighting corruption, but we are going very slowly, and we are saying by mouth.
We remain concerned about debt servicing, particularly when a huge chunk of the recurrent and is going to be funded through domestic and international loans. I personally believe that we have borrowed enough. We should see whatever growth in our GDP from domestic production before we begin to talk about additional borrowing. But I think for us, the issue is not in the presentation of the budget. We've seen that before. The issue is really one, mobilizing the resources, plugging the leakages in revenue generation, and two, allocating and funding projects on time. And then three, monitoring the deployment of resources and implementation of programs. And finally, to ensure that the ordinary man on the street, the ordinary woman on the street is truly impacted by the budget. So I think those are the areas we need to look at, and we'll scrutinize the budget and come up with our own recommendations if there is a difference.
When compared with last year, this year's budget, what do you see as a shortfall?
Well, this year's budget is still being implemented. At least there are so many projects that are in budget that are yet to receive any funding. Some have zero allocation to them. That is not good. And I know that is all because of the revenue shortfall. By the time you service the debt, by the time you take out expenditure on security, you have little left, and you take out personnel, which is a chunk, a big chunk of what we have. What you have left is very limited. But this time I'm optimistic. The president says this is the last budget, full-term budget of his administration. For us in the National Assembly, it's also our last. So I think we're on the same page this time in terms of assuring full implementation, accountability, and impact on the people of Nigeria. Thank you.